Okay, if I can have your attention, please. We have our pole sitter for Sunday's Cobalt Tools 500 with us, and that's Dale Earnhardt Jr. He drives the number 88 Amp Energy National Guard Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. This is Dale's ninth career pole in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, his second here in Atlanta, and it's also the fastest time for a qualifying lap in the new Sprint Cup Series car. So, Dale, congratulations. Your thoughts about running that lap and starting on the pole for Sunday's race?
Well, I just a lot of credit goes to Lance and Chris and the whole team. They worked really hard over the all season to make us a better race team, and we had a great engine. Obviously, this track is a place where power is really going to show up, and so we've had a great engine that was able to get us a good lap, and the car drove good. It was there for us. We had a pretty, we were pretty happy with how the car was in practice, but we tried to go back out and run a little bit faster and just couldn't find that extra little bit of speed with the adjustments we made, so we went in a little bit different direction, and it seemed to be the right call for tonight. But there's there's about 5 or 10 cars out there that probably are capable of putting themselves on the pole, and you just got to hope that you do everything you can correctly on putting the car down in the corner and getting back to the gas and knowing when to do all those things. And we just got fortunate and had the right arc down into 3, coming to the checkered and everything, so it all just worked out. The car did everything I asked it to do, and when you go from running like half a second faster, it's quite a bit different in how the car drives. So you just got to get lucky and hope you hit your marks right when you're going that much faster for the first time in the day. And we were able to do it. So I want to thank, Lance and the guys for their work. We've qualified well this year so far, and hopefully we'll start seeing those kind of same improvements in our race team on Sunday. But it's definitely a step in the right direction for us, so I feel pretty good.
Questions for Dale? We'll start over here with Bob and then go to Lee. Go ahead, Bob.
Bob Hocker, SceneDaily.com. How does a guy who qualified here 20th and 31st last year now on the pole?
Well, a lot of things can change over a period of time, and we've seen race teams, completely change their identity almost in the off season before, and I'm just hoping. I hope that's what we've been able to do. Hopefully that off season and the changes we made are definitely what we needed. We just I'm real happy with this performance, and again, how we qualified in Daytona and how we qualified in Vegas was really good for us, and it builds a lot of confidence. And I'm just hoping to start seeing this type of difference over on the car on Sunday, and I think we will. It just is a matter of time. If we keep performing like this, it should start leaking over into our performance on Sunday, and we can get to where we want to be as a race team. But we made a lot of changes. We tried to make the right ones in the off season, and we tried to sort of forget about what happened last year and try to come into this season with a renewed sense of confidence, and you try to get rid of the bugs from the year before, and it's really a lot. It really has a lot to do with how confident you are in what you're getting ready to do. Everything that you get ready to do, whether it's get ready to get in the car practicing or get ready to race or whatever, you got to try to be confident. And we just got beat down last year, and we figured that we would have a chance to start new this year, and so it's just a better race team, and they're working really good together. They're a really, really good group of guys, and I just hope that we can have success because they deserve it.
Go ahead, Lee.
Lee Spencer, Fox Sports. Have you all sat down and dissected where it goes wrong in the course of a race? I mean, at what point do you go from being that guy that is just running up front, has the car, has the equipment, to where maybe something goes amiss? Maybe the communication between you and the guy on the box, they're not giving you precisely what you need to stay up front and finish where you want to be finishing.
Well, we go by case by case, each race, and we sort of break it down. We have conversations on Tuesday about it every week, and we just every race is sort of different, but it's not really. We don't really look at every race is kind of different in how it goes, and so over the end of the course of the last season, and even into this year, as we ran the last 2 races or 3 races, we don't really see a pattern to where it's this is the part or the piece or this is the thing that needs to be different or we need to go this direction instead of going that direction. But we just have when people say there's teams that are the total package or players that are the total package or whatever, that's just rarely where we got to go as a team. We're not the total package, and we'll either hit on it, we'll try our tails off to make it happen, and we'll either do it or we won't. But some people do and some people don't. So we'll we made a lot of changes to see if that'd make a difference, and we'll go into this year, and it seems to be helping in some areas, and we haven't cured everything, obviously, but we learned a lot from last week's race where we ran the entire event, and we had some opportunities to sort of seize a good finish, and we missed, on those opportunities. It was still 16th place, but we saw the opportunities more clearly, I guess, for the first time in a while, of how we can be better. Well, I definitely don't like pointing fingers but we know we missed some good opportunities on pit road and lost some spots. But I wasn't, I didn't have the car or wasn't the driver to be able to make them up on the racetrack either. So, we talked about that, how some guys sort of get stuck wherever they are in traffic, and some guys can drive right through it, and we got to figure out what the difference is and making the car be able to do that on the racetrack. So we can't use our, if losing 2 or 3 spots on pit road, even if it happens repeatedly, you can't. That's not really an excuse, but it wasn't helping our battle any. But we didn't have the race car to make it up anyways. So it wasn't worth complaining about. We had an okay car. We ran basically wherever we were all day. If we were in 8th, we ran in 8th till the next pit stop, and then if we were in 13th, we ran in 13th till the next pit stop. So. Just we're seeing the opportunities, even though we're missing them still. We're seeing them for the first time and going, all right, we didn't make the car better all day long. These are some things that we've done in the past that made the car better, and we should have probably tried this or that. But it's just a process of elimination right now for us, I think, before we start hitting on a few more cylinders that start giving us some better finishes.